are live. Live on the pod. This is not a podcast, it's a stream. So we're live on the stream. I got myself a fresh cut. But don't worry, I didn't go out. My wife cut it for me. Hey, hey.
I thought you were going to do live stream and then rhyme it with looking clean.
And the sun's going down so you can't see my eyes, so I look like Dr. Octopus. Ah! Welcome, everybody. What?
You make a good duck arc.
Like, isn't fat and short and wear glasses from time to time?
Yeah, those are reasons.
Science! So, everybody, welcome to the stream. I'm just finishing up these inks on Venom that hopefully won't take more than 20 minutes, and then I'll be colouring this big, fat, bad boy. Oh, the camera's not in the best position, so let's
fix that.
Let's move that bad boy up. I whacked it when I walked into my office.
I always look like I'm just peeking up, like I'm looking at the stream, and my chin's like cut off here. I always look like I'm peeking up. Yeah, can I go up?
Yeah, I can move us. It'd probably take a little second for that to...
Yeah, no, I know that.
Load in, but
as long as my head's in the correct place.
Well, look in a second and tell me how that is.
Okie dokie. I can see myself telling you exactly what I was having an issue with right now. It's so exciting being delayed. Oh, that's better. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Oh, my desk is a mess.
How was your Thursday?
I mowed the grass.
Nice.
I ate barbecue leftovers for breakfast.
The barbecue that caused you to cancel your stream yesterday.
Yes, I thought people might be putting conspiracy theories together because I was coughing on the last episode. And then I had to cancel the next stream, so they're like, he's got it! Oh my god, he's got it!
I saw a lot of comments like, hope you're okay, Will. Stay healthy, stay safe.
I know, which is very nice, but the only reason it got cancelled is because we planned to have a barbecue. I was like, right, well, we're going to do it, so let's eat at 4 o'clock. Last time I did the barbecue, it took 2 hours to get the coals going, so I was like, alright, I'll start the coals at 2. So when I started the coals at 2, I made the world's best freaking fire, and it was ready to go at 2:30. And then my wife's like, I haven't defrosted anything. I'm still baking, like, the buns, like, for
This is exactly like Hell's Kitchen. Like, you've cooked something too soon, and it's like, you've thrown off everyone's timings.
Yeah, so I was like, alright, I'll just try and, like, keep feeding the fire. Big mistake. Huge. Because I just kept feeding a dying fire until it was dead. So at 5:30, I was like, right, time to start a new fire, and I got it going again in 30 minutes, and then we cooked, and then I ate. And I watched that basketball documentary on Netflix, and I was really enjoying it.
It's good, isn't it?
And I was like, you know what? Sorry, having a good time.
Yeah, have a day off, it's fine. Oh, Denerd for Comics. Good evening, Will and Alex. Good evening, Denerd for Comics.
Good evening.
So we are finishing up the Venom Commission.
We are.
He's looking good.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm just finally getting these final links on. Because last episode, it took the whole freaking episode just to fill in the solid blacks.
Yeah, I was there for it. We were talking about food, and I was getting hungry, as was everyone else in the chat.
Well, if anybody wants to talk about food again, I'm happy to do that, because I'm pretty hungry myself.
You know what I like about...
Food?
Venom's...
You know what I like about food?
Food?
The way it tastes so good.
You can just eat it. It's great.
You put it in your mouth and you're
No, Venom... what I like about Venom's chest symbol is the abdominal marks in the bottom part of it. I've always liked that about that character. I don't know why, but, like, obviously... He's mostly black with, like, different sheens of color and stuff, but I like how that chunky white symbol allows you to see, like, some of the muscles, especially, like, his abs and stuff like that. Just shows, like, how much of a ripped beast he really is.
Yeah. Well, did you know that when Todd McFarlane first designed Venom, he had no idea that it was a symbiote that freaking went over a body, so he just drew a giant monster. And when David Michelini told him, just to let you know, Eddie Brock's in there, he was like, oh, wow.
I do know that. You told me that about 5 times.
Well, there might be some people that don't know Tom McFarlane facts out there.
It's true. Yeah, no, I knew that and some other facts that you told me. on our podcast. And if anyone doesn't know, we also do a podcast. It's called Spider-Man the Animated Series Podcast, where we review episodes of the critically acclaimed 90s animated series, along with interviewing voice actors from the show, writers from the show, and all sorts of other fun episode themes that we do, like the Easter egg episode we recently just did. So you can find that on iTunes, SoundCloud, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. And you can please subscribe and like and comment and all that good stuff. You can also find us on all the social medias as well, if you ever wanted to see up-to-date news on the podcast or from the show. And Will, we don't really need to plug you. I'm so used to plugging you, but most people that watch the stream know you from your social medias and also from your YouTube channel they're watching you on.
Yeah, but if you'd like a commission just like this big bad boy, then email me at robsonrequest@gmail.com. I tell you what, I'm feeling so fresh for a couple reasons. One, got my favorite shirt on. Always makes you feel great, right? You got your favorite shirt on. This is it. Everyone always know this is my favorite shirt. It's so comfortable. No matter how fat I get, it always fits. It's the best shirt. That, number two, I use that moisturizing cream that you got for Christmas, baby. And it always makes me feel really good. I don't know why. What's it called? Give it a shout out.
It's a L'Oreal Men Experts.
If y'all want to feel fresh, get L'Oreal Men's whatever it's called.
Yeah, the Men's Expert Skin.
Oh my god, I go outside in the morning and the sun's hitting my face. I'm like, hello, day!
And you're also feeling fresh because your wife gave you a fresh cut, which TX History has already pointed out. Will did his hair today. Proud of him.
And I really need... And it makes me feel so good when it's done.
Yeah, it looks good.
She even did like the fade like on this bit here.
Good. Yeah, it's professional. I'm wearing my James Bond, one of my favorite shirts, my James Bond black polo.
Very
I
nice.
like a lot. And I've lost a little weight.
That's good.
Probably due to stress. But that's okay, at least it's going. Well, I've been running and stuff as well.
Yeah, you've been running.
Yeah.
Have you been drinking less?
Less, yes.
Let's just call it less, shall we?
Yeah, less. Maybe 1 or 2 glasses less. But I got my ice machine, which is amazing.
Oh, yeah, we haven't even talked about that yet. This is so funny. Like, we're basically just having a conversation that we would just have. But there is people watching as I'm drawing. But I'm sorry, this is the way it's going to be. So, tell me all about your new ice machine.
So, it's massive, first of all. When the box arrived, I was like, oh, that's a big box. And I went to pick it up, and I was like, that's heavy. And it's like, it's almost the size of a mini fridge.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's about half the size of a mini fridge.
It looks about the size of my one, though.
Oh, no, it's bigger.
Really?
Yeah, and it has, like, a massive chamber which just fills up with ice. Got all sorts of settings, self-cleaning mechanism that's, like, top of the line.
Top of the line.
And I've been using it so much because it's right next to the fridge.
You will use it every day. Another shout out to everyone. Get yourself an ice machine. You'll use it every day. I got one for my birthday 2 years ago, and I've used it every single day since. Shout out to ice machine and men's face cream. And wives who cut your hair.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm enjoying the ice machine. I've been filling up iced tea and all sorts of good.
You'll start using ice everything. You'll be like, this hot cup of coffee needs ice in it. Iced coffee, there we go.
Well, I actually drink iced coffee every morning over hot coffee.
Now you can have it all the time, bud.
Have you tried this thing that I've been seeing a lot online called whipped coffee?
Yes, I have, and it's freaking delicious.
Is it?
Oh, I told you the other day. You're like, what are you drinking? I was like, I'm having a whipped iced coffee. And my wife used the KitchenAid, and because I was like, oh yeah, whatever, it's something lame. It's good, and you know what? It tastes like I've gone to Starbucks and got like a proper like nice like coffee. Now I want one of those. If you're listening, wife, whip up a whipped coffee. Wife, whipped coffee, please. You know what? I think she's on the phone to her mother, so I'm gonna have to message her.
Can I have one? Can she send it here, please?
Hang on, let's see. Let me find wife. Can y'all make me a whipped coffee? Teeth.
TX says, Will, did you see the meme in the group chat?
No, sorry, I haven't been looking at the group chat.
Denerd says, I'm excited for my commission. It's going to look sick.
Is this one for you?
I must be, I would think. And Green Day says, so what happened with the BBQ yesterday? Everyone okay?
Yeah, everyone's fine. I got it going in the end. We're all good to go.
I love how you cancelled a stream for a barbecue. It's so funny.
I could have done it one later on, but then we walked the dog like late at night and stuff, and then I was so bloated after eating all that food, and I was drinking beer, and I was just like, I was a barrel, a big time barrel, because I now have a freaking gluten allergy.
I know, and yet you're still eating gluten.
Yes. I'm not gonna let this allergy oppress me.
So we're inking up the rest of Venom and we're colouring him, correct?
We are. The inks are nearly done.
Yeah. That tongue is going to look slappy.
I didn't do a colour test for the tongue. I've done a colour test for everything else. So we'll have to see on the tongue. We are Venom.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah, Ice Machine dope. Got a new toaster as well. It's looking flash.
A new toaster?
Yeah, I had an old one that was just way too big and had this thing that you could poach eggs in it.
What, the big red one?
No, I never had a big red one.
Oh no, that's your coffee machine, isn't it?
Yeah, that's my coffee machine.
I don't have a toaster. I have one in the garage somewhere, but when we moved in, we just started cooking everything in the oven then, instead of using gizmos and gadgets, but that's because we got time.
Yeah. So, can I just final question on the whipped coffee? Is it literally just taking regular cold...
You'd have to ask my wife, because I have no idea.
Oh, yeah, she does all the magic. Okay, I'll find out. Green Day said, since you said you watched some NFL football and the Super Bowl, do either of you have a favourite team? The NFL draft starts tonight.
That's the only sport that I watch that I don't have a team that I support.
Right, you just root for whoever you want to win in the Super Bowl once.
I've never rooted for the team that has won the Super Bowl before.
Right.
So, if you're a betting person, ask me who I want to win the next Super Bowl, and then do the opposite bet.
Gotcha.
So I've just never had that feeling of like watching the Super Bowl and the team you're rooting for has won. I've had that with the NBA finals and stuff, but
yeah. I'm not a big sports guy. I never have been.
I never used to be. It's just something I've got into later in life.
Yeah, but I still remain that way. I mean, I don't watch the Super Bowl anymore, but just because...
You like the World Cup?
Yeah, I was about to say the only sports I watch is when the Euro Cup or the World Cup happens.
Yeah.
And then my team is England because, yeah, I mean, why wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
And that's about it. I like watching sports when they're on, especially with groups of people.
Yeah, you don't mind watching basketball with me.
No, and I used to watch quite a bit of boxing and MMA and stuff like that. But, yeah, I still not loads. Denerd says, no, my commission was Spider-Man with Hitmonkey while away. Just thought I'd drop in to watch everyone else's.
Nice. Yeah, that is coming. And you're okay with me streaming doing that, right? Because there's someone's not okay with me streaming one of them.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I'm going to be drawing a gigantic Violator from Spawn, like fully coloured. But the guy said he didn't want it streamed.
Oh, right. Green Day says, please start rooting for Tom Brady so he always loses.
I have rooted for the Patriots before, and that's the time they lost.
Well, there you go. You must be the bad luck charm.
Yeah, I'm like that octopus that like draws the World Cup winners or whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean, I lived in Maine, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts, where obviously is massive Patriots love. And I remember there was once I was doing an event for Toyota, and it was on Long Island, and it was the Super Bowl where it was the Giants versus the Patriots. We showed up to the event. It was this massive bar that was hosting the Super Bowl party, and we brought these Toyotas with us to market and sponsor the event. And the Toyotas have Massachusetts plates, and I got almost scared for my life for the amount of threats and like comments I got from people because I had Massachusetts plates on my cars that I was showing, and also they're like, "We don't like Toyota now because you're from Mass." And
Well, that was a bit of a silly oversight, wasn't it?
I guess I'm removing a lot of swear words from that whole conversation, obviously, but yeah. And then I was with someone that was rooting secretly for the Patriots because she was from Mass, and I was just like, well, I don't care, but whatever. And then the Patriots won, and I was like, let's get out of here, go go go, because they were not happy. Everyone in the bar was not happy. I was like, let's just get out of here now. You ever had any like fan backlash from a sports event or anything?
Yeah, watching football, supporting Tottenham and stuff when people support Arsenal, but nothing major, not like criminal. And like when I've watched NBA and stuff, I have loads of people, but it doesn't matter. I don't care.
Cool. Denerd says yes, absolutely. Stream away.
Cool. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing a Spider-Man teamed up with Hitmonkey. I'm pretty sure it's full body inked on. I can't remember if it's 11 by 17 or anything. But look, again, my wife is being very good and has all of this written down, so I can just walk around, eat, fart, drink, and draw. That's my life: eat, fart, drink, and draw.
Well, does anybody want to buy my commissions? Because I'm something of an artist myself. There's Batman. There's Darth Vader. And there's some weird, bald cartoon guy in the middle that's just like, Arr! Exciting.
This is the mask.
Herminio says, I almost didn't watch today. I thought it was the other days because of the Venom art. Yeah, I think you changed the thumbnail after the stream, don't you?
Yeah, after every stream I change it. So sometimes the stream will be of the previous stream. Look, I'm a very low budget person, okay? You get
Green
what
Day...
you get.
Yeah, exactly. Green Day says, I'm a New York Jets and Tennessee Titans fan. And Herminio says, I miss my Yankees.
I've seen lots of Yankee games when I lived in New Jersey. Used to go...
Yeah, me too.
Used to go see them a lot.
Yep. And I've seen a couple Red Sox games as well.
But I'm just not a huge... baseball's one of those things where if it's on and you're like just... like if the goal is to sit down and watch baseball, I'm out. But if baseball's just on, that's fine by me.
See, I'm the opposite. I like going to the actual games, but I couldn't watch it on TV. That's just for me, because when you're at the game and like everybody's in the mood.
No, that's fine as well. Because if you go to a baseball game, you can like hang out in the experience. Going to any sports game is fun.
Mm.
I'm just saying, if like someone was like, "Hey, do you want to come over and watch the Yankees?" I'd be like, "No," but if they're like, "Hey, do you want to come over and like hang out, drink some beers? The Yankees are going to be on the background if you don't care." I'm like, "That's cool. That's happy to just like have that on in the background."
Yeah. Denerd said, I did bid for Jim Lee's sketch the other day. I underestimated its value by about 12,000.
Yeah, the sales and with all the artists. I think J. Scott Campbell's now has a Zatanna with him. I know Art Adams' Wolverine sold for like 11 grand or something like that.
Whoa.
That's why I'm like, I need to up my traditional game because I'm way under budget in that terms. But I'm obviously not Jim Lee.
No.
Or Art Adams. One day though.
Maybe.
Definitely.
Good attitude. I like it.
That's always my attitude. Alright, these inks are done. Look at it. Now let's ruin it with colours.
No, you're going to add the cool animated series textures to it.
No.
I don't like it.
Right, I think I'm going to start with the purple. Oh, actually, no. I think the best thing to do would be to start with the highlights, just in case I overcolor them. So, what is it? I can't remember. Is it red, blue, blue, red?
Well, you got it on your computer.
Yeah, I did a test on my... Yeah, but my computer's over there and plugged in and everything.
Oh, so complicated.
It is, buddy. Alright, blue is on the left, red is on the right. Okay. Cool. Gotcha.
Herminio says watching the Yankees in the background is called a bar.
Yeah.
What's a bar? I don't remember what those are like.
A bar?
I was talking to people at work today because we were trying to determine things that people will and won't do once quarantine is lifted.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because, you know, I'm now working for a company that's working and producing content, advertising content for the entertainment industry, films, TV, streaming, stuff like that. My CEO said, when the cinemas open back up, are any of you actually going to go see a film?
No.
And yeah, the consensus was mixed. But, you know, for the most part, it's a good point, really, is do you want to go and sit in a dark room where you have to be in silence full of people? You know, it's like you want to be out and be able to talk to people and see people and not sit in a dark room. You've been sitting by yourself or with, you know, the same people you live with for months and months by then.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good point. And I said, well, for me, the films I want to see aren't coming out until later in the year anyway. So it's not like when the cinema opens back up, I'm going to charge in and go see whatever's the first film coming out. But yeah, someone said, I'll tell you one thing, I'm never taking a pub quiz ever again because they've been doing so many online ones and like Zoom pub quizzes and stuff.
Hey, we did one of those. It was alright.
Yeah, it's all right. But the whole, you know, part of pub quiz is being at the pub and like everyone being there. It's obviously much more fun that way. Green Day says eating peanuts with the shells on is like going to New York and rooting for the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Very, very good.
Oh, the old eating with peanuts with the shell on his back. I looked for them. I couldn't find them anywhere. I mean, that would be able to deliver them to me.
They're like, sorry, we heard that you like to eat them with the shells on, so we just
banned.
We refuse to give them to you, sir.
Oh, just that few lines of red already. It's like immediate animated series feel there.
That's what I'm going for.
I know it is.
I know you know. I'm just letting everyone out there know.
Oh, right, yeah. Sorry, I'm getting used to this whole streaming thing. So do you only have music playing when you're by yourself?
I've talked about this. It was a copyright thing.
Yeah, but I thought you could have found other music by now.
I'm just a bit nervous that if I use something else, it'll just be like, this is also copywritten. Like, you've been tricked. Goodbye.
You could, on your guitar, you could like record like 3 or 4 notes and just loop it constantly.
I have music from my video game.
Play that. That's great advertising. What are you doing? And when people go, what's this? You're like, it's from my video game.
Yeah, but I've only got like 4 songs, so I think it might drive people nuts.
Who cares?
Well, I don't have it readily available, but I will do that next time.
Yeah, definitely play that.
Coloring and concentrating.
So I got questions actually. I've been like talking with people at work and asking questions. To people in the chat, what's the first thing you want to do once the isolation is lifted? What is the first thing you want to do, by the way, as well, Bobs?
Go play 18 holes of golf.
It's a good one. What, with whiskey and cigars?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds fun. Sign me up. Can we dress like we're in The Sopranos or something? Like, stomachs hanging out of whilst our shirts tucked in with belts and like baggy suit trousers.
Sounds great.
Smoking cigars. Green Day said, seeing my friends and family. Oh, that's very sincere.
Yes, that's true. Yes. yeah. I'll see my brother at some point.
Yeah. Well, when we're playing golf.
Yeah.
Herminio says go to a comic shop. Nice.
Also, I just want to go on holiday.
I know. Well, that's another thing that I've been reading about and talking about is that people are saying that once it's all lifted and everyone's going back to work, everyone's going to book holiday off all at the same time.
Yeah.
Because no one's going to use their holiday days up now. Green Day asked, have we ever figured out the reason behind the dip in the middle of Venom's eyes in the animated series? I always wonder what that was about. It's a good point, actually. I've noticed it before because it looks like he actually does have eyes, and I much prefer him having the blank white eyes instead of having a little black dips. You see that on your computer? Yeah. What do you feel about that?
Well, it kind of makes him a bit scarier, I think. He has big evil eyes looking at you, like adding those pupils. That to me makes it freakier.
Really? Over like the big white...
Just white. White is just nothing but those pupils, like they're looking right at you.
That's true. That's a good point. Never thought about it like that. Greener says, also finally get my friends to teach me how to play D&D. I've never played D&D, have you?
No, I've always wanted to, though.
Well, you can hang out with Green Day and his friends and they can teach you. Denerd says, get on a plane to literally anywhere.
Yeah, that sounds good.
You get on the plane, you're like, where are we going? And the flight attendant's like, Wuhan, China. You're like, ah!
You said anywhere.
Oh, I regret this immediately.
Right, I believe that's all the highlighting I want to do in this piece. Yeah.
Okay.
Believe so. Because it's supposed to just be a touch. A little soupçon. Just a little. So now I need, where is my purple? There it is.
Green Day says, come on down to Nashville.
What, Tennessee?
I would think that's the Nashville he's referring to, yeah. So what's the purple doing? Is there purple in him?
Purple's going to be his main colour.
Oh, is that what it is?
So for me it is. You can have grey. I mean, this is a very grey purple.
Okay.
I always liked my Venom with a slight purple twang.
You're the artist. I agree. Whatever you say.
Well, there's a lot of stuff you don't like that I do. And I appreciate your opinion.
That Wolverine was looking cool earlier.
Yeah, that's another question. Next week I will be doing on the streams a half-body Wolverine, inked and coloured.
And what you showed me as the design looks cool.
Yeah, it looks pretty dope.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, that's cool. That purple, I like it.
Yeah.
Is Venom your favorite Spider-Man villain? I think you said that he was, right? Or is it Doc Ock now?
I don't know who my favourite Spider-Man villain is. I cannot confirm or deny. I do like Venom, though.
Who's your favourite villain in the animated series? Oh, it's going to be Kingpin. Why would I ask
Kingpin.
that? Yeah, that's a silly question. Who's your favourite villain not Kingpin in the animated series?
Smythe.
I give up. Oh, I'm dreading reviewing.
I like Hydra Man.
Yeah, you do. You do like Hydra Man a lot. I'm dreading reviewing this Make-A-Wish. And it's two-parter.
No, I'm looking forward to it. So, you know my wife wants to come on the show, right?
Yeah.
So maybe we can do that with her.
What, the Make-A-Wish ones?
Yeah, I thought that'd be fun.
That'd be fun. Yeah, I'm down
Because
for
that means she doesn't have to worry, like, you know, I think it's easy to follow along. Because when I was watching, like, the Doctor Strange and the Vulture stuff, she's like, I don't know who any of these people are and what they do. And, like, they just told you loads of exposition. She was like, no, I don't know.
Yeah, Make-A-Wish is a standalone story from the whole series, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's got Doc Ock in it, but she'll. You don't need to know.
Oh,
Doc.
is that a special delivery?
Oh, it was a giggle.
I'm in my pants again, so cover me up there. Did you actually make me a whipped coffee? Yeah. Oh my god!
Is the camera on?
Hi, Babs. It's covered. Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, can I just ask? Oh no, she can't hear me.
Hang on. They can hear you, but you can't hear Wig. The camera's covered up, so just tell them what it is.
Yeah, what is it?
Coffee granules.
Say it louder because the mic's over here.
Coffee granules, sugar, water, all whipped up with some iced milk and put on top.
Oh yeah. Did you make one for yourself?
There's enough for me, yeah. Come on, Babs.
I'm very excited.
Sorry, I'm just whipping my coffee.
What do you want for dinner?
I don't know. I said calzone, but you said no.
Do you just want like tomato pasta with the basil?
Back bowl? Yeah.
No.
Oh, basil chicken? Yeah, alright, baby. That sounds good. Live streaming and talking about food.
This is so exciting.
1 second, folks. I'm
Is everyone really enjoying
just gotta mix my coffee. Let my brother entertain you. Just gotta get it mixed.
Oh my god. Come on, sit down.
I can't believe she actually made that. It's so nice.
It is nice.
Right, I'm back. Hello, Smythe. Here it is.
Looks good.
It's not fully mixed yet. I gotta let it settle a bit.
Oh yeah, get that sound quality right in the mic.
A little bit of ASMR for you.
You know what? What does ASMR stand for? I keep on forgetting to look it up.
Audio, sound, mixing, review?
Is that what it stands for? Okay.
I don't know, I'm just pulling that out of my
Oh.
backside.
Oh, welcome, Mega Ninten. You've joined a stream where it's so entertaining listening to my brother blow bubbles into a coffee.
Could you imagine someone just joined there? It's just me blowing bubbles.
Yep.
Right, I'm done. It's delicious. I think you'd like it, Wig.
I know I will. Green Day says I'm waiting for the coffee to spill out onto the commission.
It is on a separate table. It is right next to my Lego Hogwarts, though, which is very concerning.
Harry, there's trouble. Come. Is it Voldemort? No, it's a giant coffee.
It's whipped. It's vegan. Oh, by the way, that cracked my wife up, by the way.
The vegan?
Yeah, she says that all the time now. It's vegan.
It's the way when I know only I can see you when we're recording the podcast, but it's the way you like tilted your head.
It's vegan.
Yeah. That's it. I love that so much. It's vegan. And you can just see Smythe like popping up on that commercial.
That's what I was doing. He was like popping in. It's vegan.
And then disappearing. He's like, yes, go away, Smythe, go away.
I've really enjoyed just going back and listening to the old scenarios. The one that really cracks me up is the when they become superheroes and all they do is just like kill people that don't use bike lanes that are like bicycle riders. Oh my god, so funny.
I've forgotten about that one. Yeah, I should go back and listen.
You're in the wrong lane.
We've done so many scenarios, Bob. We've done like over 50 scenarios by now. Wow.
I won't tell if you don't.
I still love the first one we ever did, which was before we made it a thing, where we started talking about Kingpin and Smythe going on holiday.
Yeah.
Oh, that one cracks me up so much. And Smythe's like put on the conveyor belt with the luggage, and he comes out cross-armed like this, all cross. He's like, whoa. He's like, yoo-hoo, Smythe!
coloring it up, and it's starting to pop.
What colour is his tongue then? Is it a pink?
It's gonna be some sort of pink. I didn't do a color test for that either.
Oh dear.
I may screw up the whole commission.
Oh, that's looking cool, that shade. It looks nice.
Thank you.
Your shading looks nice.
It's really good if someone at the convention said, your shading looks nice.
Megan in turn says, golly, looks impressive for Venom.
Well, golly gee, thank you very much.
The Nerd says, autonomous sensory meridian response. That's what... what's ASM? Oh yeah, ASMR. So autonomous...
That's what I said.
You said autonomous sensory meridian
No, I said
response?
ASMR.
Yeah, and that's what... But you said what it stands for is wrong.
Yeah, because I was pulling out of my thingy.
Your patootie.
My patootie.
Mega says the Venom from Spider-Man, the animated series, has one of the best looks. I agree.
Yeah.
I just like how those extra colours, like, give him more texture.
Just give him a bit of pizzazz.
It does, yeah, and he's not just black and white, you know?
Yeah, because I've seen just a lot of black and white Venom, and I ain't into it.
I ain't into that either, mate. Green Day says, I'm so glad you guys took my suggestion to make it a regular thing. I love those scenarios. Oh, yeah, that's right. Green Day was the one who originally emailed. Yes, saying you should do that as a regular thing.
Yeah, they're definitely... I mean, you could just listen to that, and then that's what we do. I just listen to that bit, and then I don't listen to the rest of the podcast.
That's all right. It still counts as a listen and still, goes into the charts, so that's fine. It's funny, our episode, like the most popular episode, changes every couple months.
Mm-hmm.
So for a solid 5 months, our most downloaded episode was the Neil Ross, Norman Osborn, Green Goblin interview.
Really?
Yeah, and it was around Halloween as well, so it was like kind of on that theme with the Green Goblin, pumpkin, bombs, and all of that stuff. And that was a great interview. I really liked chatting with Neil. So that was a big one. And then Sarah Ballantyne, the one we recently did with her review of Doctor Strange, has been very big. But then, like, random episode reviews, like the biggest episode for like 2 weeks that was getting downloaded was the Mysterio episode. Menacing Mysterio. Yeah, it just changes all the time. Venom looking cool.
He's looking like he's gonna eat someone like a snack.
We are commission.
Used to love playing as Venom in Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Yeah, that was a game, man. What a game.
Well, you like
Marvel superheroes.
Marvel superheroes, yeah. But you do like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 as well.
Yeah, I love them both.
Because Marvel superheroes is when you fight Thanos, and then Marvel vs. Capcom, which is the one that you beat, number 2 is when you fight what's it called? The evil I drew him in freaking Future Foundation. He's the big evil version of Dr. X, Professor X. I work for Marvel.
Not anymore.
not currently.
I don't know his name, but yeah, it was that night where I just moved back to England, and you and me were quietly getting drunk in the bedroom while some parents were sleeping, and we'd never beaten the game, so we're like, we're gonna beat it. And I remember when I finally, was it me or was it you?
You'd beat it.
Yeah, it was me, right? And then I remember
because you're better at those games. That's like one of the rare video games where you're way better than me.
Yeah. And that's where Switch It Up came from as well, when I chose not to be Wolverine and I was killing it as Wolverine. You're like, why'd you Wolverine? And I was like, I don't know, switch it up.
No, you just chose the wrong one and you're like, switch it up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny. Cracks me
And
up
then
still.
when you celebrated, you jumped up and punched the lampshade. Do you remember?
Yeah, but
'Cause
we
you-
were also celebrating, and the parents were asleep because obviously this is when we were much younger. Parents were asleep, and what we always like everything we were doing, like, oh yeah, oh you beat it, wow.
When you say much younger, you know this was like 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Well, I was much younger.
Oh, Venom's looking so dope.
Thank you.
Yeah, that purpley, like grey blue, whatever you want to call it.
Well, now I'm
really-
adding just grey into it. So at first, I just did a base layer of purple, and now I'm just adding a bit of grey in for extra shadows.
Green Day said, "Did you guys ever play Marvel Nemesis: Rise of the Imperfects?" I did not.
I've never even heard of that.
Neither have I.
I'm usually up to date on my Marvel games.
Yeah, you are. And Megan Inten says, "Who is your favorite Eddie Brock?"
Eddie Brock.
Yeah, Eddie Brock. There's only one Eddie Brock.
Do you mean people that have played, as in terms of people who played him? Because if so, then the animated series one. And if it was artist, then it'd be Todd McFarlane.
Yeah. Definitely the animated series one. That's Hank Azaria. That's
Yeah.
Simpsons fame.
And guy, Phoebe's boyfriend on Friends that goes off and leaves because he's a scientist and he has to go on a big expedition. That guy.
And Gargamel in the live-action Smurfs film.
What a guy.
And also Tutankhamun in Night of the Museum 2.
Yes, he is that. Yes. Nice deep pool there.
Yep. He's a great Eddie Brock. And so I've been watching loads of Simpsons, as I've said before, on Disney Plus. And every time, because Hank Azaria does like 30,000 characters on that show, and there's some times where he goes into Eddie Brock territory with some of his characters, and I'm like, that's Venom.
I'm sure it's pretty much like exactly the like.
He's like, oh, jeez, come on. You're like, oh my god, it's Venom. My apartment? My health? I'm like doodling myself now over here.
No, the whole point of you being on here is to talk to people in the chat.
Oh yeah. Greendis says, kind of a bad game, but Nemesis was like free roam Mortal Kombat game, and you can make the well-known characters in the game evil by switching to change their suit color and voice.
Oh, I've never ever heard of that.
You know a game I liked, because he's mentioned Mortal Kombat, is that DC versus Mortal Kombat game. I
Yes,
remember when came out.
that is my experience in American universities playing that game because that's when it came out.
Yeah, I remember when that came out, and I was like, "There's Batman and Scorpion."
Oh, I was. See, that's the thing is, I'm really good at Mortal Kombat games, but you're good at the Street Fighter Capcom ones.
Yeah. Your wife's really good at those too, isn't she?
Yeah, she is as well. At both.
Yeah.
It's because you're both button mashers. That's why I'm like trying to like, oh, I need to do the perfect combo.
Oh, Mega says, my favorite Eddie Brock is from the Spectacular Spider-Man show.
You know what? That's a pretty good Eddie Brock. I like that Eddie Brock.
Yeah, he's good. And Green Day said that his game he's talking about was around the PS2 era.
Right.
That Mortal Kombat DC game. I remember, like, just wanting to play as both. At first, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong if you did the same thing, but you chose DC only to begin with, right? Because you're like, I want to be Batman and Superman and Green Lantern and fight these Mortal Kombat characters.
I mostly played as DC characters, but I'd always play as Scorpion because he's my boy.
Yeah, but then I started to play as Mortal Kombat characters and enjoyed just as much beating up the DC characters, especially Superman. I took pure joy in like.
I used to love playing as Superman and beating people up because they would make them very angry.
I used to be such a
Oh
Superman.
no, my big one I used was Shazam, and it would drive people nuts. So, Shazam, Shazam. Oh, those are Mortal Kombat for some reason. Like it gets me, and I get it.
Well, what about when we played when we lived together at the farm and we like downloaded Predator and like all those amazing characters? That was so much fun too.
Well, do you remember when we played as the Turtles when you came over that one time?
Oh yeah, that's
And I
right.
whooped your butt side.
That's right, you did.
But your butt side, that makes no sense.
Is that the last time I came over to yours?
That was in Hastings.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. What are you thinking for a background for Venom?
I don't know if I am gonna do a background. I might just do some webs coming out everywhere.
Mm-hmm. I still think he looks amazing, and it does look like he's about to steal the last cookie out of the cookie jar.
I don't. I hate stuff like that because it makes me feel like I've failed as like a.
No. No, he looks amazing. I just think he looks like he's reaching for something off the page. Green Day says, have you ever thought about creating a new villain for a Marvel or DC character, like your dream idea?
Yeah, but I have created villains and heroes for Marvel. None that anybody knows, but...
Who is the villain? I really like that villain in Great Lakes Avengers that you created. Or co-created.
Dr. something.
With the drill hand? Wasn't he like... Didn't he have
Oh,
drill
yeah.
hands?
No, that was Pitchfork. He's got pitchforks for hands and feet.
I loved him. I thought you were such a fun
And
villain.
all he did was he made pitchfork puns.
Yes!
He was like, holy forking, like, stuff like that.
He's a great villain, man. I really like Pitchfork. I would say that is the best villain you've created so far.
And then I made another one that was like a doctor that turned really fat. And
But you got to redesign the Future Foundation costumes, didn't you?
I did, yeah. I got a guy in a devil mask that was a villain as well. I got to do.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! Now we're cooking. Look at the all the subtleness of C1 over the muscles, making them pop.
It looks
That
good.
is the type of stuff that really butters my biscuit.
I would say, for me, if I were to create a villain, it would definitely be...
I created villains in Future Foundation as well.
You did, yeah. I would say it would be for Batman or Spider-Man, as they have the best rogues gallery for sure, and the most fun to play with. I don't know, though. There's just so many great villains, and I can't think of a hook that would be like, oh, that hasn't been done yet.
Yeah, that's really tough.
You know, I mean, Batman even has the Condiment King, which I think is actually an underrated villain. I think Condiment King is quite jokes and funny. So yeah, I can't think of any ideas off the top of my head that I would create a villain for, but it would definitely be a Spider-Man or Batman one. Mega says, speaking of Mortal Kombat, who's your favorite character?
Scorpion, baby.
I would say Raiden for me.
Really? I always thought you were a Sub-Zero guy.
No, I like Sub-Zero. I do play as Sub-Zero a lot as well, but I love... No, actually, Johnny Cage! What am I talking about? Johnny Cage, 100%. Raiden close second, sure, but Johnny Cage, his look and the bicycle kick, or is that Liu Kang does a bicycle kick?
Liu Kang does a bicycle kick. Johnny Cage does the splits and hits them in the nuts.
Yes, that's what it is. Yeah, I just like Johnny Cage's look with like the Ray-Bans, the shirt off, and he's like mixed martial arts, but also Mr. Hollywood, and I like his attitude. It's quite Deadpool. It's good. Johnny Cage is my man.
A good choice.
A very good choice, man.
An underrated character in that series, I'd say.
Yeah. Trying to think of some... Oh, you don't like any Disney, though, do you? I was going to say, name the next live-action Disney film you want. Like, remade from one of the classics. But you never liked
None.
Disney. Yeah.
Pack it in.
Pack it in.
My choice would be to pack it in and shut up shop. Yeah.
Green Day says Johnny Cage versus Nicolas Cage. Who wins? Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage.
But Nicolas Cage would be funny in that. And then Mega says my favorite female Mortal Kombat character is Melina. Melina's cool. I like Melina as well.
That's what my wife plays at. She beats the crud out of me.
What do you think that the next... So it's been revealed, by the way, we haven't had a chance to talk about this in the podcast, that the next Spider-Man film, Shocker, is going to have the word home in it, in the title.
I thought you told me Shocker was going to be in that. I got really excited.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, Shocker's already been in.
Yeah, well, he has not.
He has.
He has not been in full costume, Mexican wrestling outfit with shocking gauntlets. I'm sorry. It can't just be some dude that they're like, and that guy was the Shocker. It's like, no.
So we've had Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home. What will be the next one?
Homecoming, Far From Home. Out of Space.
What? It's got to have home in the title.
Home Space. Space Home.
I said it's got the word home in the
title. Home Alone.
That'd be great. All the villains are trying to, because they're obviously chasing
Spider-Man. That sounds amazing.
Because he's on the run. That'd be so great. It's Peter Parker. It's not even Spider-Man. It's just Peter Parker, like, setting up booby traps.
I love it.
Shocker sticks his head through the cat flap, and it's just Peter Parker with a BB gun. Hello! That'd be so good. He plays a tape of JJ when the pizza guy comes. He's just like, that's right! You've been smooching with everybody, see?
No, JJ would be the guy in the shower. His uncle.
Oh my god. Get out of here, you nosy little twerp.
Yeah.
Silly.
And get me pictures of Spider-Man!
Oh, now I want to see Spider-Man Home Alone version. Who would Marv and Joe Pesci.
Mm-hmm.
What Spider-Man characters would they be?
Joe Pesci's Little, New York.
New York.
Hammerhead?
Hammerhead's not a bad choice, actually.
Come on, Marv. We gotta catch the kid.
That's pretty good.
Come on, Marv. He's climbing up the walls.
Yeah, I like that.
And he smacks his head. He's like,
yeah. Or it doesn't affect him at all. He's like, what? What's happened? He's like, head's being set on fire. He's like, what? Someone burning something? Who would Marv be then?
Big, goofy, kind of thick.
Rhino?
Yeah, I was going to say the Rhino.
Oh, jeez, boys, I don't know.
Oh, jeez, Abby, I don't know what's going on.
Throwing bricks at Rhino's head. And Howie.
There you go.
Yeah, I like it. Aunt May trying to travel back to see Peter because she left him home alone.
No one comes home because his parents are dead.
Okay, so we got, I'm thinking Spider-Man Hunted at Home or Spider-Man Home Invasion. Oh, I like Home Invasion.
Home Invasion, that's a great one.
Or I was thinking maybe Home Away from Home. Because he's obviously got to hide out somewhere. Maybe he'll, like, find shelter and, like...
I thought you said that it was announced?
That it was announced that Home was in the title, not what the title was. So there's obviously...
So what was that one I liked that the person just said?
Green Day said Home Invasion.
Home Invasion, that's gone. Home Depot, that's another good one.
Home Depot. Home and Away.
Home Improvements, it's just him fixing up the house.
Yeah, I'm interested to see where they go with it because obviously he's on the run now.
Mm-hmm.
Home run, Spider-Man, home run.
Home run, that's not bad.
Run home.
Home run home, egg. I need to make this tongue pop just a little bit more.
Pagel says Nicolas Cage pick got his name from Johnny Cage. Fun facts. And then Greeno said Nick Cage actually got his name from Luke Cage.
Yeah, yeah. Who was I? Was I talking to you about that, or was it my wife?
Not me. That's news to me.
Or did we do that on a stream? That happened on a. That happened on a stream, where my wife was on with me. Mama.
Nerds. Oh, Denerd said Spider-Man. There's no place like home. I like that title too.
No place like home.
What other home fun titles could there be? Spider-Man, Homeboy. It's just him rapping. It starts a whole rap career. Why's my phone not charging? Charge, phone, charge.
I always like making Venom's mouth look like Jaws, like Great White Shark, you know, like big pink, because that's like the scariest mouth to me. So I love that.
I want to watch Jaws again.
Do it.
We got Mega says, "Go home, Spider-Man." It's past your bedtime. Go home. Or maybe Spider-Man Corona Edition, Spider-Man Homeschooled.
Spider-Man Stay at Home.
Stay at home. Also, we've got Hunted at Home, because then it could be Kraven hunting him down. Yeah, that'd be cool. I love that. Spider-Man's on the run in this next one, obviously, because everybody knows he's Peter Parker. And Kraven's like, he's a bounty hunter. Like, that's, you know, he tracks down...
No,
like,
I don't like him being a bounty hunter.
What? He can be... He's like a trophy hunter, and he collects the bounty for it. I think
Yeah,
really
that's
cool.
different. Bounty, in the sense of, like, I'm hiring, you know, a mercenary.
I think that would be a cool way. I think they would do something like that.
No,
And not make him so, like, Mr. Jungle Jim, and make him more mercenary, but with...
Jungle Jim.
But make him more mercenary with tracking skills and, like, stuff like that.
Mr. Jungle Jim, baby.
Spider-Man Electric Home-aloo? Home-aloo?
Like Electric Boogaloo.
Spider-Man, screw you guys, I'm going home.
That's great! That's what it should be. Screw you guys, I'm going home. A very witty and a very good video. Quite a joke. I like that joke.
Thank you, mate.
R85.
Oh, well, your colours you didn't test on the tongue and the mouth turned out pretty good.
Yeah, they're coming together. RB34, that'll do.
What other movies can we, like, shoehorn Spider-Man and his characters in? I like the Home Alone version with Peter Parker staying home alone. That's fun. Oh my god, and of course in Home Alone, his big brother has a spider, and then he's Spider-Man, so you'd have, like...
Yeah, that's how he turns. He gets bitten by that spider.
Yeah. Imagine that spider on Rhino's face. You know how Marv, like, freaks out? Just Rhino, like, as it's crawling all over his face. Oh, that'd be brilliant. Denerd says Jay Jonah could hire Kraven to find Spidey in the next film. It's true, because Jay Jonah's in it now.
Is he definitely going to be a big role, though?
Well, who knows? No one knows at this point.
I mean, it's like you know, that's my favorite thing about Spider-Man is the Day the Bugle.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that aspect as well. And JJ as a character.
And JJ, like, that's, to me, it's like you can't have Spider-Man if you don't have those characters.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I haven't been, like, hugely in love with any of these things. And
it is weird, right, that they've chosen not to do that with these movies, because that's like Superman not having the Daily Planet. And imagine seeing a Superman...
they didn't do it in Amazing Spider-Man either, and I was like, what, guys?
Yeah.
And they don't do it really in the comics anymore. And I miss it. It's classic.
I know, I miss it too.
He takes pictures of Spider-Man, and he is Spider-Man. I mean, it's great. It's a great idea.
I I totally agree. And like I said, imagine having a Superman film and he doesn't work at the Daily Planet with Lois Lane and Perry White and all those other characters.
Yeah.
It's lame. Herminio says Spider-Man don't go home. Spider-Man's day off. Green Day says just do more John Hughes movies for Spider-Man. Oh, actually, no, it was Chris Columbus that did that.
Yeah, it's Chris Columbus.
And what about Harry Potter with Spider-Man?
So Peter Parker is Harry.
Yeah, and he's got like a spider web scar on his head.
Hermione can be... Who's the smart girl with the glasses?
Oh god, why am I blanking? Is it? It's not Betty, is it? No.
No, Betty's the assistant.
Oh my god.
I mean, Harry is obviously Ron Weasley.
Oh my god, Harry is so Ron Weasley. That's amazing. Hermione is... Oh my god.
What was her name?
Oh, that's going to drive me nuts. Blonde hair with the circular glasses.
Yeah.
She's basically more Harry Potter. And she's into Flash Thompson, isn't she?
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's going to drive me mad.
You better look it up.
I don't want to. I admit defeat when I do that. Someone in the chat will say it at some point. Alright, well, let's keep on going, though.
Is it Veronica? No.
No. Who's MJ, then?
Well, maybe she's just not... It's just choosing characters that
Yeah, that fit. Yeah.
that fit.
Okay, well, let's think. You've got Dumbledore.
Uncle Ben.
Oh my god, that actually is great. I like that a lot. Oh, Herminio, Deborah Whitman, thank you.
Actually, no. Yeah, you know, that is Uncle Ben. And then, obviously, Harry's parents are Peter Parker's parents. Because they did.
Oh, yeah. Herminio said Deborah Whitman, by the way.
Deborah, yeah.
Deborah.
Ow!
Okay, so Dumbledore, Uncle Ben. Aunt May is definitely McGonagall.
Yeah.
Snape. I don't know his Snape.
Norman?
That's not bad. Norman would be a good Snape. Yeah. I am not a goblin.
I am a green goblin.
Not the hobgoblin. Okay. What about Malfoy?
Eddie Brock.
Eddie Brock! That's brilliant.
You think you're so great, Parker. This is fun.
This is fun.
I like stupid stuff like
This is like
this.
our version-
Diddly-dum.
This is like our version of Casting Call now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm just going to think of Spidey characters and try and put them in there, right? So like Scorpion. No, Scorpion doesn't really work.
No, you gotta choose the Harry Potter character, and then it's easy to go that way.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know a lot of names of Harry Potter characters.
What about Hagrid? That's a tough one.
Rhino.
I guess so, but I guess if Rhino was like a really nice guy.
Yeah, but he's still gigantic and stupid and a bit like.
I make Rhino the troll that's in the freaking bathroom.
No, you gotta have Rhino.
Or the Whomping Willow. It's just Rhino sat on a tree. Oh, I'll get you. So, anybody that's actually interested in the art part of this, I'm now using a white colored pencil to add highlights to the colors I've already made.
Green Day says, time to blow your minds. Did you ever notice Ray Romano and Kermit the Frog's voices are the same, just different pitches? I did, because on Hollywood Babylon, they do the Ray Romano and Kermit the Frog.
Oh, right, yeah.
They play off one another doing that. Hi-ho!
Hi-ho!
Oh yeah, because obviously Deborah Whitman and Deborah.
That's
no!
why I said that already.
Oh right, Deborah, no.
The kids.
Deborah.
The
No.
kids.
Hi ho. Hi ho. It's Kermit the Frog here. Wow. That wasn't a bad Kermit. Give me some props for that.
It wasn't a great Kermit.
Oh, yes. You get the hell out of here. I almost swore, but I didn't.
You said the H-E double hockey sticks.
Oh my god. Going to H-E double hockey sticks then. Lord of the Rings, Spider-Man.
Oh my god.
Peter's Frodo.
Sam is Harry.
Sam is Harry. We always get those down right away, don't we?
Did Merry and Pippin be?
Merry and Pippin. You'd have Flash Thompson as one of them. Flash Thompson is like Merry or Pippin, doesn't matter.
Maybe.
I love that. Maybe.
I said maybe.
I know, but the way
I'm not Sylvester Stallone.
You sounded like.
This is like Sylvester Stallone's Rambo. It's a war zone out there. Baby.
That's what he does when he's touching a baby.
Baby. That is so stupid. Why did I laugh at that? Baby.
Imagine Sylvester Stallone tickling a baby. Go, baby. It was a baby, you know.
Oh, it's just a big baby.
Good.
Hey, Adrian, come see this baby.
Good.
It's cute. That's a cute baby.
You know.
Yo, let me hold that baby. Wow, it's heavy.
This baby's gonna be a contender, you know.
That's a cute baby.
We've lost it. Lost the plot. Then Arnold comes in, he's like, "Ah, see this baby now! Look at him!"
He's a very cute baby. That baby is so cute.
Does the arm thing like in Freddy, he's like, "Go to pushing pencils." Baby's like, "I'm 6 months old."
Like, wow, he could talk at 6 months.
Green Day said, "Imagine Stallone as Darth Vader." They've done some great.
Hey, yo. We gotta stop them from getting the plans to the Death Star. Yo, I want them alive!
Hey, look, you know, I'm your father, you know.
Yo, you're like a liar and a traitor.
I find your lack of faith disturbing, you know. I like it. I'll choke you, you know.
Jeez.
Well, he does. That's what Vader does.
Oh, force choke. When you just say choke, there's something like messed up about that. But if you say force choke, it's like yes, force choke. I'm fine with it.
I'm at a social distance, so Vader can still strangle people during coronavirus.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen Vader like because he's got like the whole outfit on. He's like prepared and everything.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Green Day says, "I'm dying laughing over here. I'm dying laughing over here, you know."
What's another famous Vader quotes? Yo, Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
I'm him. It's me, you know. I'm your dad.
Hey, yo.
That's what he.
Hey,
that's
yo,
what he's
no incinerations, okay?
when he says, like, you know, when they turn on the lightsaber, you hear,
Mhm.
his just goes, "Hey yo,"
Hey,
every
yo.
time he says, every time he moves it around, "Hey yo, hey yo, yo,
Hey, yo,
hey, yo,
yo, yo, yo, hey, yo,
yo."
hey, yo.
Oh, and he says, "And Tarkin is Grease era John Travolta." Oh. What's a Tarkin? Like?
I don't know. What is a Grand Moff Tarkin line?
Oh man, I'm trying. I can hear his voice, and I'm hearing some fragments of lines, but not full lines.
I can't see this on the camera, but there's webbing in the background of this.
The Jedi. Oh, he says things like the Jedi are all extinct. You were the last of that
Are
religion.
all but extinct? Is that what he says?
Yeah. I can't do that as John Travolta. That would be impossible.
I used to be able to do Travolta. I can't. I don't think I could pinpoint it right now.
Oh my god! It was just like, oh my god!
Oh, boo!
Boo.
The Jedi. Ooh.
I sound like
They're all but extinct.
Oh my god! What about Christopher Walken as Obi-Wan?
Oh my god. Hello there. Well, of course I know him. He's me.
Oh, that's so good. Oh my god. Only a master of evil, Darth.
Only master evil, Darth. Your father died and left you this lightsaber, so I shoved it up my ass.
Turned on one time. It was bad. Oh, that's so good. Your father lent you this lightsaber. He hands it to him. It's just like a lightsaber. It looks like, smells bad. Oh god. I love Christopher Walken as Obi-Wan. In the robes and everything.
These are not the droids that you're looking for.
That's no moon.
That's my ass. Oh, there goes my monetization. Oh well.
Yep. It's no moon you're looking at.
Moon.
Millennium Falcon.
Moon. Right, let me
What?
turn the lights off so people can see these colours a bit better. Oh yeah, look at that. Let me turn it as well because the camera's a bit... I'll get a good picture afterwards.
It's looking very good.
I'm personally very happy with this. If I got this as a commission, I would be quite not upset.
Oh, Green Day says, quote for Tarkin, evacuate in our moment of triumph. I think you overestimate the chances. So it's like, well, oh my god. I'm going to do more of a Christopher Walken, like evacuate.
Evacuate in our moment of triumph. No, Darth. I just love Obi.
Only a master of evil, Darth.
If you strike me down, I'll become more powerful than you ever imagined.
No, you gotta do that.
Than you ever imagined.
Oh, Christopher Walken as Obi-Wan is great. You must go to Dagobah. There you'll find a master named Yoda. Same one who trained me. He trained me in the ways of the Force.
Right. This bad boy is a good done, and he looks so nice.
Yeah,
He looks so very good, and I'm very proud of him.
Yeah, me too. It's almost a shame you're gonna give him away.
I know, I kind of want to just put him in a frame and put him on my wall, but it's not mine. Someone paid a lot of money for it.
It's amazing. I hope that person is really happy once they see
I'll just scan it in and print it out for myself.
it. Yeah, you could do that.
I could. Okay. I, today, am giving away issue 2 of Spider-Ham.
What?
Yeah, I've still got some issue 1s left, but I know there's a lot of you guys that have already won that are loyal to this chat and this stream.
And by the way, can we just big shout out for the guys that come in live every day on this chat.
Yes, thank you guys very much. And thank you for everyone that's bought a commission so far. You've kept me fed and bills paid. I cannot thank you enough. It's gone way better than I expected. I'm still open for commissions. If you'd like to get one, please email me at robsonrequest@gmail.com. Prices start as low as £35, all the way up to £300 for huge, like, big, awesome stuff like this. So, let's give away an issue. Do you have a question ready, my brother?
I don't. My internet's being a bit weird, but I was going to say, since this has been a Venom commission, you know a lot about Venom, so do you want to ask a Venom question?
Name the two people, the writer and artist that created Venom, and spelling does count, and it's going to be tough with the writer, because even I don't know that. So can you look that up to confirm the actual spelling? Yeah. I've met the writer who created him, and I have worked with the artist who created him, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Take a look at issue 2. Oh, look, it's Spider-Man. Oh, look at that. I drew that.
You did. Looks really good. I remember when you sent me that. You sent me that, and you sent me different colors for his blue. I remember when you were like,
blue.
You like this blue more or this blue more?
No, it's Spidey again. Look, I drew this, guys. This is things that I've drawn. Look, it's Spider-Ham. Look, it's the Fantastic Four. Spoilers. I'll shut it.
Yeah, someone could win this. They'd be like, don't ruin it. Waiting. Waiting for the sun.
Stick it up your bum.
You are just all about butts today.
Your bum. I add bum to like every song. And farts as well.
Such a pleasant person. Waiting for your bum.
We're waiting. Well, we're waiting.
Well, geez, what are you waiting for? Huh?
Looking at you. I'm looking at you, guessing, and I'm looking. You're waiting.
You're looking into my soul
Clock's
right now.
ticking.
Green Day says, since I have issue 1 and no one else is answering, David, did you spell it right?
You have to. I told you to look it up.
You did. No, I'm checking. I'm just double checking.
Oh, right. I thought you were asking me.
David Michelini and Todd McFarlane, and he spelled them both right. Green Day, you win.
Congratulations, Green Day. You have won this beautiful issue of Spider-Ham digital code, not the physical, the digital. I will every month be giving away a signed physical copy signed of this book. So we're coming up to the end of the month, so someone will be able to win. One of the issue 1s that we gave away the digital code for, I will be signed, and I'll be sending that out. So, gotta ask a real, you have to take a test to win that.
Take a test?
A quiz, you have to mail it in, and wait 21 days, and then maybe you'll get it. Okay, so please email me, greenday@RobsonRequest, and I will, at gmail.com, and I'll send you this. Thank you very much for joining, everybody. Tomorrow, I don't have it on me, but we are doing the next fan request sketch, and I've gotten a bunch of requests. I am now, if you go to my Twitter, this is Thursday, I'm going to post after this a poll, because I've tallied up all of the requests that people have had, and I'm going to have a poll of just 4 characters that people have chosen. You guys get to vote on it, and then tomorrow I will draw whoever wins that. So go over to my Twitter @RobsonINK. It will be up in about half an hour. Poll, check it out, vote. Go out there and vote, everybody.
It's vegan.
It's vegan. All right. Goodbye, everybody, and I'm gonna shut down the stream, and it takes me a while because I'm an old man. And I'm gonna click on this button, and I missed the button. So let's try again, and we end the stream. And it's ending. Do you want to end the stream? Yeah.